We are back, peeps. Working on Hollywood over here. We'll finally get these windows rolled down, because it's got aftermarket power in it, and that switch about melted the truck and into nothing over there. About caught fire. So I'm gonna rip it all out because it's junk. So yeah, because this window barely rolls down, and when that one was working, it was probably maybe a tiny bit better. But mainly they take door panel off, and I had no idea what we were going to get into. There's wiring and fuses, and I'm trying to just put the manual crankulators back in it. I have them. I have another one of these armrests that doesn't have the cutouts, and it matches the panels. I actually have another set of these panels, but probably just keep these. Try to get the paint off of them maybe. Or I might go dig them out, but I'm not quite sure where they're at. I like to have the factory power in it, but that's the job. I did save a bunch of stuff from one of the parts trucks, but you take the dash out. Maybe one day we'll get into that. Probably not. Alright. Let's see what we're going to get into here after to get this panel off. Because basically it's a motor attaches to the regulator stuff that's already in the door. So all the manual stuff's in there. It just has stuff added to it. So let's see what we get into. Alright, here's what I'm dealing with. A humongous mess. I already took this off. It was right there, and it's got cables to go back to that motor that turns your regulator up and down. And I got wiring going everywhere. So I don't know yet. I have to start cutting something because everything is just one big piece. Interesting. I'll get back to you when I got some progress on something. Oh yeah, I had aftermarket power door locks, which are absolute garbage. So gotta fish all this through there. I gotta figure out which wiring stays, because some of it looks factory. So give me a few minutes here. Scratch my head a little bit. Alright, things are starting to escalate here into a nightmare. Door's all regular, I guess regular to go? Yeah, regular to go, that sounds right. But it does manually crank up and down. Fought all the wiring back through there, and I'm into here now. And it is spliced into all kinds of factory stuff, so I gotta put some butt connectors in there. And I'm surprised this thing never burnt to the ground the way this was put together. There wasn't any butt connectors. This, you know, wrapped together and, you know, tape. That's it. I accidentally knocked my speaker apart, so I might have to figure out how to glue that back together. But the plan is, butt connector all these back together, take this apart somewhere or cut it, fish all them through the other side, because I think that's where this ball mess goes over there. First I gotta get all the wiring off here. I got two more wires here, and I might pull this mess apart, pull it down to here, and see if it'll shimmy through the dash. If not, I get to take the interior out, I think. So let me get some butt connectors, and we'll put that back together and button that side up, and then take door panel apart on that side. Num num num. Yeah, num 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 num. Yeah, and this is how a lot of this was put together. It's just balled together and electrical tape. That's like 3 wires into 1 wire. Here we go. Same there. And that's how it is back in there. It's just thrown together like that and taped. That's how most of this is. That's all kinds of num num num. Locally peeps, here's the passenger door. That's the setup. It doesn't have as many of these on it though. The other door had one there. Maybe that's why this side sounded weird. Brackets there. Yeah, there's I had 3 little braces. This side's only got 2. I guess a cable runs through that, turns this thing, which turns your window. And this thing, when it rolled your window down, it sounded horrible. And junky power aftermarket door locks. So disconnect all this, cut it, fish it through there, and hopefully I don't have to take any of this out. But it's not looking good. See what happens. Alright, that is way gooder looking in there. Unplugged this wire, I don't know what it is. It was looped up around here, so unplugged it, looped it through there, taped it all back up, taped all these little tiny, I think there was 4. 2 here, 2 up here. They didn't actually cut the wires, all they did was cut the coating off and spliced into that. So just retaped all that, and that's it. Got a wire tie there. Got the speaker, it's there, hopefully it won't move. I think there's supposed to be something here to space this out. I'll put it back together and find out. I got another set of these doors somewhere. I'll have to look it down and see if there's like a foam thing that goes on here. I gotta put all the panel edge back on. That is way cleaner looking in there. That was a ball of mess. Alright, got some door panel edge. So I dug out the other set I got. I don't know if I like them much more, because this one's kind of bowed down from, I guess, too much weight in it. I don't know. Cleaned them up with some stuffs, like some super clean, and cleaned up with some, you know, stuff you spray on a tire. This one's not too bad looking. There's some scuffs in them I can't really get out. Top of this one looks alright. The problem is with the other ones, I'm wrecking here. Had to waller this out for that setup. I mean, the window crank would cover it. I thought I'd try it. Plus there's paint on them. The other armrests have a lot of paint on them. I don't know what that's going to look off. So for now, I think we're going to go with those over there. I got all the panel each back in here. Just got to do the door panels. I'll probably tighten that up. Yep. And it'll be all, you know, back together and ready to rip. So it's time for the word of the show. We're gonna go with 3. 3. That's it. So I'm gonna wait for these panels to dry just a little bit more. I sprayed a lot of that, like a tire wet shine stuff on them. That's all I got. I don't have any plastic cleaner. I don't have anything. Stuff I'm using is like ancient. I mean, they look better than they did. So I'm going to sit here and watch them dry like you watch paint dry, and then we'll toss them on. Alright, it's all gooder again. Num num num. And both sides, when you crank them up and down, no wonder the motors had a hard time. They're kind of tough. Yep. So wiped all the interiors down. I think it's bad, and I don't know what to do about as bad as these streaks. I don't understand them, but I don't know. I'll try them for a while. But it's all good. Windows rolled down again after about 2 years. Ready to rip again. That's probably gonna do it for this episode. A little short. Just ripping some garbage wiring out of a truck. Making windows work again. Never did find the switch over there on the other side. You had to put the switch in to try to get that window to go down, and if you're lucky, but never did find that switch. I don't know where it's at. Not sure. Went through the glove box, not there. Went through a bunch of other stuff, not there. It's not there, not there, not there. Num num num. Alright, catch you on the next one. Later.